I'm Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com, and I will be your tour guide for the day. Check it out, guys. This comes from a man, I'm calling Michael. I'm going to keep him anonymous. The title of the email is Truth in the Industry. Hey, Marc, happy holidays. I'm glad to see you're getting time to enjoy being with your family. I am. And we're getting along great, and I've been tired. You know, I've been really tired at night where I'm just like I roll over in bed and I just fall asleep before my wife even gets to bed. She didn't have to worry about me doing my patented leg hump, bruising that shit up and getting turned down. I was wondering if you could do a video on truth in supplements. I work in a major supplement store and I'm currently very frustrated with the detox cleanser portion of the business. Many products, don't say out loud, but, and then he names the product, are sold on a daily basis at my store because individuals believe it will cleanse their system of drugs. The ingredients are basically sugared water and useless amount of herbs like elderberry and dandelion, which helps you pee. Company policy says we can't sell them on that basis, but they know those people are the only ones who buy a $50 bottle of sugared water. My question is, how can a company get away with marketing something like that when the use of it preferred by the customers to try to get drugs out? Well, I mean, you're not selling it as it's it's not marketed as that. Obviously, people know it does that. They think it does that, and I've heard they work. I don't know if maybe the shit's out of their system or maybe the drug tests are a big joke altogether, but I've seen people come into retail stores be like, man, I took that shit. Keep in mind, I traveled and visited over 1,000 retail stores a year when I owned my old company. I went in there and people be like, man, this shit works. I don't know, man. I've never tried recreational drugs. I spent all my time experimenting with sex in college, mainly with farm animals. But at the end of the day, dude, I mean, think about it. Think about it. If it's not marketed as such, the government can't really come down on them for selling sugared water because the government can't even get pro-hormones out of fucking retail stores. You're worried about fucking drinks? Dude, we still have fucking stores, these irresponsible stores across the nation selling fucking steroids over the counter, selling your Epistane, selling fucking Trenbolone over the counter. And you're worried about the fucking government coming down on sugared water being marketed incorrectly, but not even really marketed incorrectly, but being connotated as marketed incorrectly by word of mouth? That's not an issue. The issue is, and I'd keep it in my store too. Fuck, if people want to buy it, they can buy it. Am I going to tell them that it helps get drug out of their system? No. Why? Because I have to look my daughter in the eye every night and tell her that I didn't fucking lie to people. That's not how I want to make a living. No. But if it's on the shelf, if there's a demand for it as a retailer, you carry it. Or else you're just going to go next door and buy it at your competitor's shop, and they're going to actually tell them it works. They're going to fucking sell it to them. The industry's fucked, man. I was chatting over Facebook with Patrick Arnold about this the other day, man. It's like, you know, you expect the FDA, I don't want them anywhere near my life, but God, what are we doing here, guys? What is going on with the industry? And we have the Tiger Tested program, and it outs the good guys, and I have my list of companies that I think are good guys, but at the end of the day, man, we're still selling pro-hormones. I mean, we're still spiking products with amphetamines, whether knowingly or unknowingly, and it's just gotten to the point where I'm frustrated. In that I'm trying to fight the good fight. I'm a libertarian. I want the government to get the fuck out of my life, get the fuck out of my business, get the fuck out of my company. But how can I even say we're going to take care of it responsibly? Personal responsibility is one thing, but when we're putting shit in a product that isn't on the label, man, I mean, how the fuck do you even, how can you even fight the libertarian fight when you're dealing with a bunch of scumbags in this industry? You know, these little companies pop up left and right that have no funding, no nothing. They're making shit in their bathtub. They're not following the GMPs. And then people like it. Like, protein just makes me fucking want to rip my... Look at that beautiful fucking hair. I want to rip it out. Fucking protein, you know. You got all the, oh, well, it tastes good, bro. It tastes good and it's so cheap, bro. Yeah, it's cheap. Because they're not fucking meeting GMPs and they're not following the process, and they're spiking it with aminos. The big companies are doing it, man. The big companies, read the labels, they're spiking their shit with aminos. Okay, that's why the government, I actually was talking to someone, I can mention name, I said, why doesn't someone asked me, why doesn't the government, I was sitting with 3 people, right? I was listening. listening. Why does the government fucking come down on the companies who put aminos and spike their protein? The government can't even get fucking steroids off the market, man. They're being sold in bottles behind the store with names like Epistane and Tren and this and that. And we have the fucking nerve to say that we don't want to be regulated? I don't deserve to be regulated. No, I'm doing my shit right. You know, a lot of companies are doing this shit right. Cellucor is doing their shit right. But, I mean, Ronnie Coleman is doing his shit right. Dave at Extreme Formulations is doing his shit right. I'm just looking around, and I'm just like, HPN is obviously beyond doing their shit right. I don't even know what to say, guys. Yeah, there's bad shit in this industry, Michael, but there's worse shit. Deal with it. There's good and bad to this industry. My goal as a company is to help people reach their goals, and to, you know, as Tiger Fitness, we have to sell everything, right? We have over 9,500 products in stock. But you know what? Who was the first one to fucking slap our dick on the table and kick craze out of the store when we tested it, right? And when they weren't able to show a test of product we sent to them showing that it was clean, we kept it out of the store. Other websites, there was this one website that was like, Craze has this in it, this in it. We're getting it out of the store. You have only 1 week to buy it. 1 week. We sent that shit back the same day. Because there was amphetamine as soon as we found out it was out the store. So we can't clean it up ourselves, Michael. We just can't do it. And that's why you need to look to people like us, like me. I'm sorry, I'm not fucking, oh, Mark, who the fuck do you think you are? I'm a guy with some power to test some product, and I know companies. That's why you need to keep a look at this channel, because I'm going to tell you who's good and who's bad. I'm going to tell you who's a scumbag, and I'm going to tell you if something doesn't, I'm not going to tell you if something doesn't pass test, but I will tell you when it does pass. And now, with our drug screening we're going to be doing on some products that are okay with it, and on our testing of pre-workouts and other products, we're taking it a step further. All right, Michael, thanks for the question. I don't know if that was a rant. I don't know if that was a ramble, but I do know that it's not a game.